Hi, it's Adrienne Francis, retail coach and business mentor, tuning in to wrap up this first week of January 2022. How's it been for you? I hope it's been productive. If you're on holiday, enjoy your holidays. If you've been working, enjoy working. And setting those goals. How is everything going with setting your goals? So I have been working on a daily checklist, which looks like this so far, nearly ready to put out there as a freebie. It'll be a free downloadable, and it is showing people what is possible, where you can put your content, and it is doable. The reason I'm making it is because when I talk to people, they get overwhelmed. They go, social media, yeah, I'm on Facebook, and I do a little bit on Instagram. And then after that, it's kind of like the curtain of overwhelm comes down their face and they get overwhelmed. I can't do this and I can't do that. However, I believe that you can do that. You can do it. I am proving it by doing it myself. I made this checklist and every day we go through it. So we have Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram post, Instagram stories, Facebook post, Facebook stories, personal page, personal profile, Facebook group, Pinterest, TikTok, check, and I had to actually put this one here, check and answer and delete emails, learning, YouTube, and YouTube Shorts. So yes, it does sound a little bit overwhelming, but I am here to prove that it can be done. This is just for my coaching business and I've got here, I've actually changed this. This is for coaches and creators, online businesses. I'm going to make one next week for my retail business, and then other retailers can use it as well for vitamin bead. So there'll be a few things that won't be on the retail checklist, and there will be a few things that will be on the retail checklist that's not here. For instance, TripAdvisor, Google My Business. Google My Business probably should be on here as well for this. Let me get to that one. Otherwise, I'm going to get too overwhelmed, and that's no good if the coach is overwhelmed herself. Don't worry, I have been coaching myself this week, and I think it's super important to be able to coach yourself. It's really good to be able to work with a business mentor and a coach, but that person is not there all the time. In the back of your mind, you can go, okay, I do have that coach. My coach, what would my coach say? And I have got people that tell me that. I've got to get ready for Adrienne. I've got to do this because I said I would do it. I told Adrienne that I would do it. And sometimes you've got to do that for yourself and really recognize, step up to the mark and recognize the fact that you need to be able to do it for yourself as well. So this morning I put out a reel which was talking about everything you do, or the one thing you do is the same as everything you do. So to make myself better already when I heard that, instead of writing it down on a little piece of paper, whoopsie, my earrings just fell over. I wrote it down in my high performance planner, which makes me realize this is what you need to be a high performance person and a high performance coach. So I made the change already by when I heard that from John Lee from jl.club. I heard this quote, and instead of just writing on a piece of paper, I actually wrote it in my planner. So I made a difference straight away as soon as I heard that. So I endeavor to make things that I do better as we go along the way. So I really enjoy making reels. I encourage you to make reels if you haven't yet. And if you need to know how to make reels, just join my Facebook group, my closed Facebook group, and everything in there is free. I am opening up a paid Facebook group, working on the landing page in January, and that will be ready in February. So everything that I learn how to do is going to be in there. Also, you get free coaching with it, and you can have an upgrade to a VIP where you'll get a one-on-one 30-minute session with me every week. Because I think 30 minutes is really good in a nutshell. You can come to me with your questions. And for access in that Facebook group, you will have 1 hour coaching with me every week in a group situation where we can look at your bios, and we can have just some feedback on different posts that you've been doing. And you know what? It's just so good to have a community to work together. Work together, because we rise everyone up. We rise each other up. I'm a very big believer of community over competition. And you know what? I love this online space because there is simply nobody around me that is talking about this online space and helping each other up. They're really in that backward part where we used to be, of everyone being a competitor, and you can't help each other. But you can help each other, especially when you're global. When you're talking to people across the planet, the other side of the planet. I talked to a girl yesterday who said, "What, your boutique's up for sale, Adrienne?" I'm like, "Yes, it is, because this is the space that I want to move into." And she's like, "Oh my goodness, if I had your boutique, if I had all your clothes, I would have such fun making content." So you know what my suggestion to her is? Go and connect and collaborate with a boutique who will only be too happy to have someone come in and say, "Could I borrow some of your clothes? Go and create content, and I will supply the photos to you because it gives me more material to work with myself." See, that is collaboration. They're not competitors. She's not going to run off with the clothing. She's going to create content for the boutique and then for herself. And that's what I'm doing here in Vitamin Bead. I've been using all my clothing to create content to the chakra methodology that I've developed. Chakras. And yeah, so it's very exciting. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel, because I'm using this YouTube space also to bring the rest of my life to the world, which includes renovating a house in Greece, and we will be sailing to Raja Ampat up in Papua New Guinea in a couple of years' time. So watch out for all that action. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste, everybody. And here's to the first week of 2022. I hope it was a good one. And let's keep making ourselves and everything that we do better as we go.